The final from Skyview, it's 61-27. Skyview dominates the Logan Grizzlies. The Grizzlies only score in double figures in one quarter. They had 12 points in the fourth quarter. They scored 4 points in the first, 9 in the second, and then it was the third quarter for Skyview, outscoring the Grizzlies 19-2 in that third quarter. That really separated the two teams by a lot bigger margin. And the 2 points, probably a season low for the Grizzlies, I would assume, as Skyview dominated from start to finish. John Newbold, Ryan Grunig here with you. Diana Young, our producer, back in studio, keeping us on the air on KVNU and also The Fan. Couple of score updates. 61-59 Ridgeline over Bear River in Garland. So Bear River starts 0-2 to start region play. Ridgeline 2-0. So the Bobcats will be facing the Ridgeline Riverhawks, both teams 2-0 this Friday here in Smithfield, Ryan.
And Ridgeline's playing a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, everyone saw them play earlier and said, "Oh, they're a good team." So this will be a big showdown for the Bobcats this week. You know, go a long ways towards the region title, but I think every game in this region, it's still going to be a dogfight. You look at the score tonight and you say, "Oh, Skyview is much better." That's not the same Logan team. They just couldn't get anything going tonight. Way too many turnovers, and Skyview's hands were so active.
Well, that's the thing. They were more active tonight, but like we mentioned, if you go back two games, midway through the third quarter, it was a close game, Morgan and Skyview. Coach Hilliard went to that 1-3-1 zone, and that was the key to get this defense rolling for the Bobcats. They blew Bear River out of their own gym last week to start region play, and then they totally took care of Logan tonight in their own gym. So that 1-3-1 zone, it's not just the Grizzlies. Teams have had a hard time dealing with it.
Yeah, and, you know, tonight, Mason only gets, 6 or 8? 10 points. So he reaches double figures, but you have Caden Penrose, you have Tatum Neal, you have Sam. You just had everybody tonight contributing. A good quality team win for the Bobcats.
So the Bobcats get the victory. Alta Bank, formerly known as Lewiston State Bank, is the sponsor of our players of the game. The name is different, but their commitment to service and your success is still the same. So the Alta Bank players of the game for Logan and for Skyview. For the Logan Grizzlies, we're going to give it to Ethan Davis. He was their leading scorer with 9 points, but he was the one that got things started with the 3-point shot, and then he had 4 of his 9 points in the fourth quarter as well. So we're going to give it to Ethan Davis on the Logan Grizzlies, and for the Skyview Bobcats, it will be Caden Penrose for the Bobcats. He had 13 points tonight, knocked down some threes, and he hit the boards, got his hands in the passing lanes, and a great game by Caden Penrose. Also, another person we could have given it to for the Skyview Bobcats was Bracken Schumann. He had a solid game again tonight with 12 points. So as we wait for Coach Hilliard and the players, scoring totals. Ethan Davis for the Logan Grizzlies had 9. 5 points for Isaac Larson. 2 points for Cooper Pond. 2 points for Max Isom. 5 points for Ace Kennington. And Jaden Penniger had 4 points. For the Skyview Bobcats, Kaysen Carlson had 2. 7 points for Tatum Neal. 5 points for Titan Saxton. 13 points for Caden Penrose. 10 for Mason Falslip. Cameron Doyle 2. Hayden Howell 3. 6 points for Sam Phipps. 12 points for Bracken Schumann, and Evan Hall with 1 point is the scoring for the Bobcats to give them the 61-27 victory, as we'll have another showdown here at Skyview High School Friday night as the Skyview Bobcats, who are 2-0 in region, will host the Ridgeline Riverhawks, who are also 2-0 in region play. The Riverhawks are 9-5 on the season. Bear River falls to 0-2. Mountain Crest 0-2. Green Canyon at 1-1 in region play. Logan goes to 1-1. and Skyview goes to 2-0. So that's where your standings are right now in region play. So we're awaiting our post-game guests. We're going to take another step aside as we await Coach Hilliard and a player. Of course, the Skyview Bobcats, their fans got on the court. The students were doing their fight song, or not the fight song, the school song. And then they are out there just enjoying another victory here in Smithfield. So, again, thanks for listening to us tonight on KVNU on 610 AM and 102.5 FM, and also on the sports station, 1390 AM and 106.9 FM, The Fan. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back with our interviews right after this on KVNU and The Fan.
Well, I was driving across town when my car got down, started lurching and trying to die. Well, luckily there was a shop, and when it struggled to a stop, a nice fella met me right outside. I said, "Man, something's wrong. What the heck is going on?" He said, "I'll tell you this, I got no doubt. You just relax and don't you worry. We can fix it in a hurry, because your car is what we're all about."
At Cache Valley Auto Care, all the experts are under one roof. So if it's not running right, chances are we can fix it. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
Do you need a new copier?
Just less Olds in it.
Want award-winning service to back it up?
Less Olds in it.
How about computers and servers?
Less Olds in it.
Need IT services or help with your network?
You guessed it, less Olds in it.
Did you know Les Olson Company has all kinds of technology to help your business win? Whatever technology your business needs, remember to just Les Olson it.
Visit lesolson.com/LesOlsonIT.
Les Olson Company.
Whenever you miss the taste of home, stop in at the Old Grist Mill. They've got fresh bread, bagels, sandwiches, and great soups. Try the house favorites, the cream of potato, chicken noodle, and vegetable beef. And if you're craving something new, 3 additional heartwarming soup choices are available daily at their South Main location at 981 South Main in Logan, or at the Brigham City location just north of the Walmart. Also, sandwiches and bakery items are at 4th North location, the Old Grist Mill, the best of Mother Nature.
Summit Creek Sinclair in Smithfield is now open 24 hours a day to better serve you. Whether you're a 9-to-5er, graveyard shifter, or anywhere in between, Summit Creek Sinclair is open for fuel, drinks, snacks, car washes, and more. Visit the deli inside that's now open until 10 p.m. for your favorite milkshake or dirty drinks and Italian sodas. And remember, there's a drive-up window for hot, tasty deli items too. Summit Creek Sinclair in Smithfield is your 24-hour GAS station. Got all stuff. Stop in and fuel up. 183 North Main in Smithfield.
All right.
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Another victory for the Skyview Bobcats, 61-27. The Bobcats all over the Grizzlies, and we're joined here by Caden Penrose. And Caden, we picked you as our Alta Bank player of the game. We had you for 13 points, but Caden, talk about your guys' defense tonight. I mean, you guys have played some good defensive games, but overall, this was a tremendous defense. You guys held them to 2 points in the third quarter, only 4 points in the first quarter. Talk about that defensive mentality that you guys have.
Well, it's all credit to our coaches. We've been prepared so well. We've been going through everything in practice. They help us out with all that. And then I just think we've had a killer mentality lately on defense. We want to get stops, so we know that's how what we're going to have to do to win games. And so we come out with that mentality, and that's what we did tonight.
Well, one of the things that you did your other teammates did too, but Sam got in foul trouble. Mason struggled for whatever reason tonight, and you and the others had to step up. I mean, how good does that feel to know that you were the guy that stepped up tonight for the Bobcats?
Well, it's not just me. We got all those guys out there. We're all contributing. We're all doing what's asked of us and what needs to be done. And I just think anyone can step up at any time on this team. We have so many talented players, and it's fun to play with them because we all know, if someone's having a good night, we'll get them the ball kind of thing.
Well, Caden, I know I talked to you after the Spanish Fort game.
Yep.
And how much difference do you think your team has made, progression-wise, from then until now? Because you guys look like a completely different team.
Definitely focus-wise, we're much more focused, and I think we just want to win. We've had a mentality all along, but we're just locking down now. We all on defense, especially. That's been a big point
is our defense, and that's what we're doing.
Well, in your game especially, not only were you hitting some threes tonight, but slashing to the basket. You did a terrific job doing that. Talk about what you see on the court. I mean, sometimes you're taking the three ball, and sometimes you're slashing.
Yeah, that's all those cuts are credit to the big guys. They're giving me some great screens, and they're holding them off. I go right around, and I know if someone steps, I'm going to drop it off to them every time. So it's all credit to our big guys.
Well, Caden, we appreciate you coming up. Ryan, do you have anything before we let him give a shout-out to anyone? Okay.
Great game tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, who would you like to give a shout-out to?
My grandma and grandpa Penrose out in Missouri. I want to give them a shout-out, and just my parents as well.
All right. Well, congratulations on the victory. And,
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on being our Alta Bank Player of the Game.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, hand the mic over to Coach Hilliard, and great game by Caden and Coach. Thank you. Chocolate milk tomorrow. So, yeah, Caden gets chocolate milk. That's how the things roll. But Coach, you guys defensively, I mean, we talked to Caden about it, but to hold a team to 2 points and 4 points, I mean, that's impressive stuff.
Well, it's a credit to I think our active hands, our active feet, closing out, forcing a team to shoot the ball, maybe a little under pressure, and proud of the kids, the effort. They've paid attention and they've focused on the things that we've been trying to do in practice, and that's where it all started. Yeah, and
Coach Brown, Logan's had your number the last few games. I mean, you guys really took it to him this time, and that 1-3-1 defense that you guys put in to the Morgan game, and since then you've really caused problems to a lot of different teams.
It's hard with our length. Our length is one of our strengths, and so we've got to, continue to do those things. And then be unselfish. I thought our unselfishness on offense tonight. We shared the ball really well. I know Mason didn't light up the scoring column tonight, but I don't know how many assists he had. But when they're doubled, he's drawing two guys, and we just have to pass the ball and find the open guy and get the inside out three or the nice easy basket. And the kids did that tonight. I don't know. We had 3 or 4 guys almost in double figures. So just a great job, just sharing the ball. And Kaysen came in when Sam got in foul trouble and did a really good job for us. But Caden was doing a good job running the floor for us and being the floor general out there, taking care of the ball and making the extra pass. And like he said, driving the middle and just probing and finding out where there was an open spot. So proud of the effort there.
Well, also with this winning streak that you guys have got going, one of the things that I've enjoyed the most is watching your guards really hit the boards. Like, we know that the big men, Bracken and Sam, will get them, and Mason will get up there, but the other guards, Caden, Tatum, Titan, they're really hitting the boards.
For sure. That's big for us to have Tatum. Tatum's been rebounding the ball really well. Yep. Caden got in there and got a few. When we can do that, that allows us to get out on the break and go. The kids have really done that well. I thought we could have pushed it a little bit more tonight. I thought we kind of settled back, and then we had to come down and run offense. But I think we can do a little better job at that. But for the most part, I'm really happy with the way that we've been rebounding the ball.
Well, Coach, you've got a Ridgeline team who got a victory at Bear River. Caden Cox, he's come on fire the last few games for them in their big win streaks that they've had. He scored a 3-point play with 9 seconds left, and they defeated Bear River by 2 points, 61-59. So what do you need to do? They have a new coach, Kyle Day, but he's been there as an assistant under Buckmeyer.
Yep, he has.
Buckmiller for a while.
Yeah, he has.
Press too. So
right. They're definitely on a streak. They're definitely playing better, and so are we. And so we've both been playing quite well. They had it rough early on, and then they figured some things out. And just watching them play in person and then on film a little bit, they've got a lot of guys that can score, can shoot it from the outside. They share the ball. They're pretty even and balanced scoring, and that's so that you can't key on one person. But definitely Cox is kind of the guy that makes that run, and so. We'll watch some film. We'll come up with a defensive scheme, and I like the way we're playing. We are at home, so that gives us a chance to kind of take care of business and impose our will, hopefully, on them.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the victory and anher great crowd for another great region game.
It was awesome. Thanks for the crowd for coming out. Thank all the fans and the students. Thank the administration for all that they do, and hopefully we can have another big crowd on Friday for another big game.
We'll be here. So thanks a lot for joining us tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, John.
Again, the Bobcats victorious tonight, 61-27. Ryan, any last thoughts before we wrap it up tonight?
No, just get out, support the Bobcats. Girls are at home tomorrow night, too. Then boys are at home, and then Tuesday after, I'll give a shout-out to the Vistons.
Oh, yeah, I saw they were second in RPI.
Second in RPI. They dropped a third over the weekend.
Okay.
But next Tuesday's region drill at Mountain Crest. So I encourage all the Bobcat fans to come out to that. And, they've got a region title to defend.
Well, that should be fun as well next week in Hiram. So, again, the victory goes to the Bobcats tonight, 61-27. Alta Bank player of the game, Caden Penrose for Skyview, and for the Logan Grizzlies, Ethan Davis. So, again, for Caden, for Coach Hilliard, for Diana Young, our producer in studio, for Ryan Grunig, myself, John Newbold, have a great night, everybody. And, of course, we'll be back on the air here on The Fan Friday night as the Skyview Bobcats host the Ridgeline Riverhawks, the Logan Grizzlies. They will be on the road at Green Canyon in North Logan. Craig Hislop will have the game on KVNU for the Grizzlies and the Wolves. So thanks for everybody that helped out, and have a great night, everybody.